You, I'm back again with another video. I'm Riva from RivaReveals with some more tips and tricks on how to grow on YouTube. Why do people do this? Why do people make videos? Oh my God. I don't even know how to work the camera. Today, I am here to share with you how I did last week on YouTube in order to see if I grew on YouTube. Did I gain subscribers? Did my viewership grow? Did my click-through rate grow? We're going to be checking out all these things on this video as we try to grow your YouTube channel in 2024 as a Gen Xer. It's time to review our stats from last week. From last week to this week, I was able to gain more subscribers. So looking back at my data last week, I realized I had 215 previous subscribers. But behind every subscriber is an actual person, ready to learn something new. And number two, quantity over quality. Both of them are very important. Both of them matter. And then review your results, but don't get wrapped up in all the numbers. And the most important thing is to enjoy the journey. So who am I? I am a proud 53-year-old YouTube wannabe. No, I'm nobody's wannabe, let's be clear. And I'm nobody's has-been. Consider me your brown auntie. Here to share 3 takeaways on what I learned this week in order for you to grow your channel in 2024. Tip number 1, research before you start. If you're anything like me, I jumped in 2 feet without knowing anything about how to make videos, how to edit videos, anything about how to gain audience. I didn't know what an avatar was. I didn't know what my target audience was. I didn't know any of these things before starting my YouTube channel. However, I did not let that stop me, honey. I am unstoppable. I don't know the words to the song, but I didn't let that stop me because I was a student of YouTube University. Honey, if you want to learn anything, YouTube is a search engine with videos. So I got on YouTube and I researched on how to make videos, how to edit videos, what was the best software or applications, phone applications you could use in order to edit your videos, how to do audio, what lighting. And guess what? I don't use lighting. I have an overhead light. I'm in my room. It has good lighting. I don't use microphones. I have a microphone, but it's not plugged up. Yeah. I don't have any, the light boxes. I don't use Adobe Pro, video application. I don't use any of that because I'm 53. I'm just trying to make it, honey. I'm just trying to make it. Tip number 2, improve gradually. So as I get better with these things, then I will continue to develop myself as a social media, or should I say YouTube content creator, because I'm not concentrating on Instagram or any of those things. At first, that was my biggest mistake. I was trying to concentrate on too many things at one time. I was on Facebook, I was on Instagram, and I was trying to develop myself on YouTube. I was trying to upload constantly on Instagram and then do my normal Facebook posts and keep in touch with my family. And that, honey, was not working. It wasn't working. It wasn't working. So I scaled back and then I made a plan to move forward. And that's why I decided to shift my focus over to YouTube. Tip 3, develop skills. I decided to show up, to get better, and to develop my skills. These are lifelong skills that I can take with me from one career to another. I didn't know these things. My day job is very technical. I don't do anything like this. I am a leader on my job. I inspire people and lead people to do other things more highly advanced and technical. It's not artsy. It's not really creative. The most creative thing I do at work is make statistical analysis briefs. That doesn't allow me to flourish creatively. I utilize YouTube as a way to express myself from a creative standpoint. And that also helps me to grow as a person. I also found my humorous voice on YouTube. Usually like a really serious person. I do have a dynamic attitude.
I am an introvert
with extrovert tendencies. If you know anything about that, drop a comment below. What do I mean by that? I'm an introvert. I can sit around my house and be completely okay with that. I can go to the movies alone. I can go to lunch alone. I can do a lot of things alone. Alone does not mean lonely, honey. Alone is being secure in yourself and being happy with oneself and comfortable with being with yourself. However, YouTube helps me to be more outgoing. I lead hundreds and hundreds of people at work, which causes me to have to communicate on a larger scale and have to interact all day long. And yes, it can be taxing for an introvert like me. And most of the time when I come home, I want to just go to sleep. I just want to pass out. But I can't because I'm a mother, I'm a wife. I have to do the things, all the things. And one of those things is YouTube. Can I tell you something? Your first 20 videos are going to suck. They are going to be the worst videos. As you move forward in your video making process and getting comfortable with the camera and getting comfortable with the audience, getting comfortable with yourself, you will realize things will become easier and easier over time. You will begin to connect with the camera. You will begin to connect with your words. You will just begin to flow. Workflow is good. Video flow is good. So your first 20 or 30 videos, like I still put these in a not so good category. This is my practice. This is my time. This is me connecting with you. That's the major thing is I'm here for you. I am in a relationship with you. This leads me to my other point. YouTube is a commitment. And like any relationship, you have to decide what YouTube is going to be for you. Are you just casually dating YouTube? Are you in a relationship with YouTube? Or are you married to YouTube? I mean, not technically, I'm not going to be married to YouTube. I already have a husband. But just to use an analogy, you have to be committed to it. You can't casually show up and expect thousands of views and you're just showing up once a month. That's not going to work. I had to convince myself of the same thing. Well, I didn't have to convince me. The algos convinced me. Let me just say that. The algos convinced me that I could not just show up and expect a relationship to happen or expect YouTube to be okay with that. My views when I put up the next video was like 15. That was horrible. But hey, we're back in a relationship now. So I'm treating it as a job because you do need to treat this as a job because it is a job. Editing, coming up with your ideation is a whole thing. You have to do research. You have to see if that's a viable idea. Is that something that people are looking for, the information? Because YouTube is a search engine. It's a search engine with videos. So you have to figure out what it is that people are looking for. Is it trending? Trending information is valuable. People are looking for things like right now, the Olympics is trending. Figure out if what is trending matches your niche or could it match your niche? And then you combine those things together and then you have a winning formula. I haven't figured out how to do that yet. How to win on YouTube. Maybe I'll win the gold medal of being the fastest growing channel with the largest amount of views. Maybe I'll come in. I don't think I'll get gold, but maybe I'll get a bronze medal this year. I don't know. Another thing that I've learned is that you cannot be boring. I mean, I'm not saying be fake. I'm just saying bring your best self to the platform. People want to see energy. They want to be inspired. They want to be moved. It's very emotional. You know, visual things are usually emotional. You watch a movie and you're like entertained, eating popcorn, and it's like, wow, what's going to happen next? Or what am I going to see? What am I going to learn? This platform is about entertaining, educating, and inspiring. If you're not able to bring that, and if your videos are not able to bring that, then honey, you need to figure it out. You need to up your game. And I'm saying you as in me. Once you're doing your research, or if you're having problems with coming up with the ideas that you would like to bring, maybe it's something that you want to teach people, but you're not sure of the format that you would use in order to teach them. Still like an artist. You can use other people's videos as inspiration to kind of tailor your thoughts. Something like a jogger. You know how when you're at work and you have a writing project? Well, I'm that old. I'm 53. We didn't have ChatGPT, so we had the old school books to try to figure out what it is that we wanted to say and how we were going to get our thoughts going in order to do our writing. But now we have ChatGPT. If you have an idea, say you see something on YouTube, somebody else's video in your genre, in your niche, and you say, wow, I like how they developed their message. Now, my message is tailored a little bit different. It's not the same exact message, but I like their method. So that's what it means by still like an artist. Now, honey, I'm not a Van Gogh, but I am a good Da Vinci. Yes. When I said that, I was thinking maybe I'm stealing like an artist. Maybe I'm like Samantha from Sex and the City. Oh, honey. Another tip that I have for you is when you're bringing content, bring people the information that they want, that they're looking for, that they need in a way they didn't know that they needed it. Or medicine in the applesauce and mix it up and then give it to their kids. Something like that. Or like me, I usually take my medicine with some juice to mask the medicine. That's the same thing on YouTube. You want to mask the message with something entertaining. So that is my other tip. Make the message pleasant. Make sure you check out my other video, 27 affirmations that will change your life. Thank you for joining, and make sure you subscribe and hit that notification button so you won't miss next week's video. Bye-bye.